So hey guys, today we are in my home office, and today I will be giving the bookcase a makeover, not with paint but with decor, at least at this time. I want to make the office flow with the rest of the home. This is one of the first rooms that you see when you walk into my home, and it's actually the room opposite the dining room. And if you've seen some of my other videos, the dining room is painted in a light color, and there's a lot of creams and grays going on in that room. So I want to mimic that look on this side of the hall without painting the room. Now, if you've seen some of my videos, you may have noticed the walls are dark, and the walls are kind of like a brown or a mocha. I'm not sure how it's showing on camera, but that's what the walls are. And then the bookcase is brown. So what I want to do today is lighten the room by bringing in light accessories. And so that's what you're looking at here on the table. These are a few gray, cream, and white items that I've pulled from around my home, and I'm just going to see what works. So let's go ahead and get started. If you're interested in seeing, and I may do this in two parts. I may decorate the bookcase and the top, and then I will come back and show you the reveal in a separate video, maybe on Friday. Hopefully I can pull it all together by Friday. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started with the bookcase. So first, I'm going to start at the very top, on top of the bookcase, and I have a couple ideas. So I'm going to show you two different looks, and I'll see which one I think looks best, or if you have an opinion, go ahead and tell me what your thoughts are. Okay, so I wanted to show you something really quick. Now, you guys know how I love this lantern that I got from the Goodwill a couple weeks ago. You guys know I love horses, and so I put two of my favorite pieces up top. Now, I really know that I'm not going to use the lantern because the wall is brown and the bookcase is brown, and the majority of the lantern is brown. And so for me, that does not do the trick. That does not accomplish what I'm trying to achieve. So I'm going to remove the lantern, but I wanted to show you guys the difference in how something light and bright would lighten up the dark wall and the dark bookcase, in case you're dealing with something similar and you want to brighten up your space. So now let me show you what something light and brighter would look like against the brown wall and the brown bookcase. Okay, so I can do something like that. Everything up there is light. It's the colors that I'm looking for, the gray and the white, but I'm still not convinced that that's the look that I'm going for. So let me keep trying. Okay guys, so this is my final look, and I think for now it's my favorite. So I went ahead and added some greenery, and let me show you what the picture looked like before, because I purchased this picture around Christmas from Sam's Club, and the gather sign was black, the letters were black, and the frame was in a kind of a weathered wood, and so I wanted it to look more softer with the letters. So I painted the letters in gray, or my husband did, and then I painted the frame in gray to match. So I think this looks a little softer than the black. And so now I'm just going to add a few other accessories and see how I like the top decorated. And that will definitely be my focal point. And then as far as inside the bookcase, I'm going to try to keep things at a minimum. So I know I showed you earlier some of the items on the table. Obviously, I'm not going to use all of them. I just pulled some things out just to see which items will work best. So let's go ahead and see what else I will put up top as a focal point with the sign. Okay guys, so I've added a pair of candlesticks. Like I said, I'm trying to keep it pretty simple. I wanted a little contrast against the brown wall and a contrast from the gray frame. So that's why I chose the cream candlesticks. And I just really like that soft combination of the gray and the cream and the white, all the neutral tones that I'm using throughout my home. I want to bring that same look over here, which I was inspired by this throw. Okay, so this is where I got my inspiration from. Now this throw has cream, and it has tan, and it has silver in it. And so these are all the colors that I intend on using in this space. I just thought they really looked good together, and they were very like calm and soothing. Okay guys, so this is what it's looking like so far. I just put a few things in the bookcase, or to me it may be a little bit more than I had anticipated, especially here on the right hand side where I have the letter A and a couple other items. I may switch that out, but unfortunately guys, I'm losing light. It's a cloudy day, and I'm losing daylight, and so it's making it difficult to record in this room. That's why I hardly ever record in here, because of the lighting. I don't have any overhead lights, and so I'm relying on lamps and an additional light source that I have for recording. So this is pretty close to being finished, and on Friday I will reveal the entire room. I just need to play around with it a little bit more, and probably off camera. I went ahead and added a second set of candlesticks, and I'm still questioning whether I like that or not. I do like the fact that it adds in my mercury glass that I like so much, and so I may leave them because I really do like that little element of shine. And so that's when I decided to add a little bit more silver or shiny items inside the bookcase. So this is where we are. I have to figure out what I'm going to use on top of the candlesticks. I have a couple candles that I can use, but I don't want to get too overkill with the gray and white. Those two gray and white candles there, or I may just use just plain ivory candles from the Dollar Tree. So my goal was to not spend money, and so I'm using everything that I have that I already own, and so that makes it a little bit more difficult because you can't just think of what you want to see in your head and go get it. I'm trying to work with what I have. So I'm gonna do the rest off camera, and then I'll come back on Friday with the reveal of the bookcase and the rest of the room. So I hope you guys got a few tips from this video, and if you have questions, please leave them below, and if you have suggestions. Now, I am asking you guys, if you have suggestions, go ahead and leave them in the comment section as far as what you think. Should I take some of the items away on the bottom shelf? And I think that I will, but I'm just curious as to what you guys think. And what do you think about the color? I don't intend on adding any more color. I may add some greenery here and there just to give it a little spring, you know, look. But other than that, I really want to keep it simple. And so, yeah, it may take me a couple days. I do have these wall sconces that I'm playing around with, and so I'm trying to decide what I'm going to put in there so that I make sure that they coordinate with the bookcase and that everything is not looking too overdone. So, yeah, so that's what I'm going to spend the next day or so working on that. And then I will see you guys back here on Friday. So thanks so much for watching. And yeah, come back on Friday or leave me some ideas or your thoughts. And have a great day. Bye-bye.